2020, at the beginning when we were told to shelter in place, a lot of advisors struggled to do business the way they were doing it before because they didn't have a system in place to meet with clients virtually. A lot of advisors that were used to doing live events were no longer able to do those because the restaurants shut down. And so a lot of marketing and a lot of business came to a screeching halt. And through that, we learned a lot of different things that I think will help us in the future. But during that time, there was one particular advisor when every other advisor, or not every, but a lot of other advisors were struggling to write business, this advisor was having the best year of his life, the best month of his life, right when we were told to shelter in place. And so I called this advisor friend up and we talked, and I said, how are you doing this? This is awesome. And the advisor said, Justin, this is what I'm doing. And it was just simple. It was these 3 questions that he was asking each of his clients. Not his staff. His staff wasn't calling his clients. This advisor himself, even though he had plenty of staff that could have done it, he was calling his clients and he was asking these 3 questions. Number 1, how are you doing? And then he would just sit there and listen to people describing their fears. They were elderly, retired, and they were afraid to go out because it seemed like that virus was attacking elderly people more. So how are you doing? And he would just listen. Then he would say, how can I help? And they would tell him how we could help. And some of them would say, hey, I'm afraid to go out of the house to go grocery shopping. Could you go grocery shopping for me? As it got later on in the year, I need gas for my lawnmower. I need someone to help me shovel my driveway, different things like that. So he would take notes and then he would go and do that. And then the 3rd question he would ask is, would you like a complimentary review of your portfolio? And so over the next couple of months, my advisor friend told me, Justin, I was expecting to do what I did. I was expecting to change my clothes, go to the store, buy some groceries, go back to these people's houses, put gas in their lawnmower, mow their yard, shovel their driveway when it was during the wintertime. He's like, I was expecting all of that. And because he was honestly, that's why he was calling to find out how he could help. It wasn't a ploy. But he told me what I wasn't expecting was to have the best quarter of my entire career. The money that he wrote was off the charts. It was crazy amounts of money that he wrote as a result of that. Now, this worked well in 2020, but this also works well for today. If you don't have a formal system in place where you're reaching out to your clients and prospects, these 3 questions are a great start. Now, I've got to warn you, you have to be genuine. My advisor friend Phil is one of the nicest people I know, and he didn't get on the phone to write some money. He was already pretty set when it came to having a securities license and having managed money and stuff, so he wasn't hurting for the money. He just got on the phone and he wanted to help. He wanted to be a servant to his clients and to his prospects. So you can't just do this for the wrong reasons. You have to be genuine. But these are great questions to ask your clients if you don't have, or even if you do, but especially if you don't have a formal system where you're staying at top of mind with your clients. How are you doing? How can I help? Would you like a complimentary review of your portfolio? And if you want to learn more about putting easy to implement systems in place to stay at top of mind for your clients, we'd love to help. Your FMO also probably has a system in place that can help you do that, but you want to make sure that you're always staying top of mind. And again, these 3 questions can help. If we can help with this or anything at all, just reach out. We'd love to be able to help. And remember, at Tucker Financial Group, you may be independent, but you're never alone.